Hi guys, welcome back to the garden. It's finally spring. What? It was a long winter, my God. I think the coldest in 16 years, I read somewhere. It's not important. But we've been snowed in for weeks, and now all the spring flowers are out, all the snowdrops, and all of these aconias, are they aconites, I think. Aconites. That's what my brain tells me. I have to now find all the flower names in English again. They have been dormant for 4 months, so bear with me. I just want to take you on a quick sort of walk in the garden and tell you a little bit about some of the things I'm doing now. I mean, I'm like, you know the expression, a kid in a candy store, but I'm like a woman in a garden, and that's much better than a candy store. So, because the winter was so long and so cold with such a lot of snow, there was a lot of peace and composting and depth and rest and all of that. And yet in the end, I found that my body was like screaming to get out and dig some stuff up and do things. So that's what I've been doing this past week, and I am enjoying it so much. And the weather, as you can see, has been really glorious. I wanted to show you the greenhouse because some things have been marinating and sort of managing the cold quite well, but other things have been really not doing so great. But some things have survived. I think a lot of the agapanthus, they always survive, and some other things I have made this fall. I did make quite a lot of cuttings from sage and lavender and lots of Podlias, and they seem to have managed okay, and I think we have a lot of plants to plant. But what I really wanted to show you was this, you know, every spring, and I must warn you, every spring I make this video with a lot of hellebores orientalis that I love. And it's like 20 minutes of me fawning over how beautiful the flowers are, because they are, of course, some of the earliest flowers, except for all the bulbs. But last year I gathered all of, not all, but a lot of seeds. And I just put them in these boxes, and look, there are more than thousands. And the exciting thing, of course, is I don't know what they are because they cross-pollinate, but maybe 1,000 new hellebores plants is a bit much. So I'll have to give some away. But fortunately, with all the new land in the butterfly garden, I will have a lot of space for these hellebores. They are not a butterfly plant, but they are really wonderful, especially for the bumblebees, because they are in perfect synchronized flowering timing with when the butterfly, not the butterfly, but the bumblebee queens are coming out. So that's the greenhouse. And then it looks like nothing is going to happen in all of these other boxes, which is kind of like... Well, but I have hope. Still, we will see how it goes. I want to show you, well, I mean, it's not super exciting to, I will see. I cleaned this, and I cleaned this, and I cleaned this, and we are passing some of the hellebores. I'm not going to show you now, but just to warn you that we will have a look at these in a couple of weeks. I think they will come out. They will be in flower by then, but these are all seedlings from a couple of years ago, so I just love them so much, and they are so easy to propagate. But in here I worked most of yesterday, and I'm halfway finished, I think. And if you have been following the channel, it's you know that last spring we took over another 7,000 square meters, then made a butterfly garden. We will go out there later on. And making a huge garden like that meant that this garden, that's part of the permaculture food forest, and the food forest on the other side of this fence, I hardly visited all last year. So this year I feel such joy reconnecting with these bits of garden, and I'm just excited to come back into that, because I still have lots to do in the butterfly garden, but the big push is sort of already done. So I think I can regain a little bit of control, and more importantly, some connection with these other garden spaces than the new butterfly garden. But some of you will know that I had a sort of a fence around here just to make some structure in the garden, and it has been annoying me for quite some time. So yesterday we took it out, and I want to show you the plans with this fence. It's like a hazel fence, I think, made with wire and hazel sticks, and they last for quite a long time, and I really like them in the way that they create a sort of spaces within a space, just like I've used them in this space in front of the food forest. I think they are bringing interest, and you can grow stuff both inside, of course, and it's because we have so many deer in this area. I counted 43 this morning. They were all running across the field out here, so it's quite a lot, which is lovely, but they are hungry also. And I see how the winter was really hard, so they've eaten a lot of the apple buds, all the flower buds on the apple trees, the ones they could reach. But that's just the way it is. The vegetable garden is also starting I've started to clean it up and clear it out, and filling up the raised beds and stuff like that. That's also completely wonderful work. And I can't wait to grow more vegetables this summer. I think it's really an addition for me in the garden that I didn't know I missed it so much, but I'm so pleased with this space, and lots of berries all along the fence, and yeah, I hope it's going to be very lush and productive this year. But here we are, this fence that we moved, and lo and behold, I made another circle of poop. So there's the circle of the vegetable garden, and there's this circle of poop, and I'm going to make another wheelbarrow row of poop. So it's only going to be like a small, like a keyhole bed with only room for one person to sit in here. It's a one-person joy space, I think. And the idea is to fill all of this space with dahlias. I've got so many, and I've got some seeds, and I collected a lot of seeds last year from all the ones that I have, and I've got a lot of bulbs stored in the barn, and I just think it would be the loveliest thing to sit either on the grass or on a chair and look at all the different dahlias that we have and that I'm going to have. So I love this, and this is also kind of connected with the big butterfly circle that's over here. So it's all circles and lots of poop and lots of joy. So what's not to love? And what did I want to tell you more about this? I forgot. Well, I mean, this today I was actually clearing this. You see all the dead stuff that's on the butterfly field. And I decided not to clear it last fall. And now, of course, I'm regretting it a little bit. But I have seen this winter how many birds have been feeding from all the seeds that were left in this area, in this new butterfly garden area. And so in that way, I don't regret it. But right now, I think it's nice to sort of bring light back into the soil and heat it up with the sun, and also see how much stuff have been self-seeding in this. I don't know. I mean, we will have to see. It's all an experiment, and I'm really excited to see how much of it will come back, or how much of it has been self-seeding. I see lots of chicory, lots of clovers, different kinds of clovers, but other than that, I don't know. Some mullein also. So different things, but I just wanted to show you this new circle. I'm just excited about that. And guys, we are back at it. I hope you are enjoying your gardens as much as I am mine, and I'll see you some other day. Thanks for watching.